Hey, I'm just Roscoe and we're back in Creatures of Sonaria, and in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at the redesign of the truth. Which someone told me I was saying truth wrong. Where are you? There. So I'm calling it truth because I've shortened it to T-R-U-T-H, which is truth. So that's why I'm calling it truth. I may be wrong. But that's what I'm calling it, so that's what we're going with. This new redesign looks incredible. And I love the truth because it's definitely a creature that looks different. Like, sort of, it's not what you expect. You do not expect this thing to be a herbivore, but it is. Let's read the quick rundown. I don't know if this has changed, but truth is an extremely aggressive nocturnal herbivore, generally living in solidarity or with few others, I should have put my glasses on, of its species. It is an extremely dangerous and violent when in close contact with a different creature. They come out at night from caves to eat bushes and retreat back into dark places during the day. Their back teeth are the only teeth that are able to chew, and its front teeth are designed to ram into enemies. So more of a defensive weapon then. Fair enough. That would explain these weird teeth that it's got. It makes it look so carnivorous even though it's not. Let's go along and see this model closer up. Look, I love the forewings. The forewings are beautiful, and I'm looking forward to seeing the animation on that. I'd imagine that's great. Let's have a look at these. It's got two heads, right? Yes. I'm going to put it in a T pose a minute so we can get a better feel for it. Wow. Okay, so the heads actually only have eyes on one side. So technically, if that head's looking that way and that head's looking that way, looking forward is blind. Okay. Okay. Very unusual leg setup here as well. We've got like these big front legs with almost pincer style feet on, and then we got more like an insecty thing, and then more of like an eagle-y feet. Yeah, that's the description I'm going as. The tail looks really armored, actually. The tail looks like that could do some damage. You can imagine him swinging that at you. Imagine it flying overhead and then just swinging that below him and sort of knocking your head off. This creature is... Look at the detail they've gone to on the wings and that. This is definitely a step up from the original model. If you haven't seen the original model, I have covered it in a previous video. So if you want to compare, go back and watch that. I haven't met this person to get the second colour palette, because that's how you get it. So we are very much stuck with the original colour palette, which is quite one-sided in colours. If we think we've got a reddish brown, red, white, and then brown, grey, black. It's going to be a challenge to come up with 3 unique colour schemes, I think. But I'm going to give it a go. I enjoy doing colour schemes, and I hope you enjoy seeing them. Whilst I'm doing that, if you enjoy anything during this video, hit that like button, and if you haven't done already, please subscribe. It does help the channel. So, before we look at the colour schemes, I've just realised I got my colour schemes from the original model, so I might load those up and have a look at them. But yeah, before we see the new colour schemes, there are, as with most of these models now, a lot of it is included on this side list, but there are certain things that's not. So on this one, the spikes on the insect arms are not included, and the tail piece is not included, which is actually quite... Is that going to be one piece to colour? There we go. No, it's going to be... Wait, none of that bottom stone is included. Oh, okay. This could be fiddly. Like, oh, I don't even know how I'm getting in there. Can I... Hello? Oh, there's one. Yeah, this is fiddly. You shall forever have a white tail. I'm going to do those as well. This is what I do. This is how I do it. I go to one flat colour, normally white or black, and then work from there. Wait, these aren't on it either. Oh, wow. There's actually quite a lot that's not included on that list. Yeah, loads of it, look. Loads of the plating is not included. It's fine. We'll get there. So yeah, let's have a look at the colours I come up with. First up, we have the Pebbled Copper Lipped. Yeah, that's a mouthful. The Pebbled Copper Lipped. I've sort of gone for a stone statue feel on this. And I've used this sort of almost coppery, sort of weathered look. Oh no, there's a bit of green. There's a bit of... That's wrong. Wait, if I come out of here... It does this to me. It does this. So let's load that back up. There we go. The green's gone. Yes. So yeah. This is it. I thought this looked really good. If we put it in a T-pose, you can sort of get a better feel for it. The copper browns just sort of bring out little details on it. Almost like it gives it sort of that warning to stay away from the mouth. I say the mouth. Are these lips or are these like horns with spikes coming off? I don't quite know. In my head, they're horns with spikes coming off. But yeah, this is our first skin. I think this thing looks amazing. Second up, we've got the Crimson Cave Clinger. So let's load. We had to do a red one. We just had to. I'm going to go back to T-pose because I can get closer and get a better look. So this is the Crimson Cave Clinger. Again, lots of darker colours. You can imagine this in the dark. Looking quite scary in all fairness. I've gone quite white on the teeth, which I don't tend to. I normally go for like a cream colour and like an ivory and darken it off, but we don't have that option in the palette, so this is what we've got. And then, yes, my next option for the third skin could have been browns. I did a brown last time, and I didn't want to do a brown, so I've gone ahead and bought a palette, and we've got the Jungle Demon. So we've gone green. We've gone, imagine this thing lives in a cave, in the jungle. I love this colour, this green here on the arms and that. Looks very moss-like. Very moss-like. And then we sort of got a brighter green on the edges of the wings and things like that, just to bring out a bit of variation. And we've even got like a olivey grey for the underneath, which sort of still works almost like stone. So it's a bit like moss covered stone. Because with the material they've used to make this, no matter what colour you use, it's going to look like some sort of stone. So yeah, I really like this one. This is probably my favourite out of... Is it? I don't know. I love that one. I think that's really effective. And I love the red one, actually. It's not my normal colour I'd go to, but I'd actually play as that quite happily. But I'm thinking, because I've splashed out on the palette, we're going to play as the Jungle Demon. Let me know in the comments below which is your favourite. Is it the Pebbled Copper Lipped, the Crimson Cave Clinger, or the Jungle Demon? Now, there is a difference between male and female. Okay, let's go back to T-pose because we can see it properly then. Males have spikes all along their belly and the bottom of their neck. Females have spikes along their back. Again, I think I like... The back looks a bit plain now. You've got this little row of spikes here, but none here. Like, if I was going to get rid of the spikes, I probably would have taken them... Oh, I never noticed that. They're more like scales, look. From here, it looks fairly smooth, but it's not smooth. It's like scales. Yeah, I just took all the spikes off the back if I was going to do it, rather than just those. So I think we're going to play as the female. Surprise, surprise. Let's jump in. Let's see what this creature can do. This is not the colour I ordered. This is brown. Why is this brown? No. Okay, apparently we're brown. For some reason. Do you know what? I'm going to go with it. We're going to be a colour that wasn't even an option. Oh, look at those wings. They look amazing. I love it. I love the wings. Oh, flying into the sun. That is a beautiful sight. That's lovely. We are in the desert. I'm not a fan of being in the desert as a baby. I feel we need to glide. Those lights on the wings are really effective. Again, not a fan of glows on creatures, but in this case, yes, it works. Let's land here. Let's go and land over here and we'll see what the walking animation is like. As you can imagine, not the prettiest baby in the world. Oh, sun's going down. You know what? Walking's okay. Walking's quite natural. It fits it. It's hard to see because the grass. Let's go up here. There's no grass this way. And again, we sink into the floor. Look, our feet are in the floor. This happened on the last creature, if I remember correctly. The feet in the floor. What do we look like when we run? Oh, I like that animation. It's actually really hard to see. So our front wings pull us along and our back wings sort of lift up out of the way. Oh, wait. The wings clip through each other. That's a little annoyance of mine. I can't see. We're going to wait for daytime. Because the game obviously has decided it's nighttime because I've started recording. The sun's up. Let's land. We do have wall clinger ability as well. I forgot about that. We need to test that out. They do... Oh, do you know what? They don't clip through each other that bad, actually. It's not that bad. I'm happy with that. We can live with that. Right, let's cling onto this wall. Let's see what that looks like. There's one way of doing it, I suppose. Bury your head in the rock and go static. Apart from the tail, of course. The tail's still got animation. The rest of me, not so much. Really? That can't be... Wait. Maybe we need a more... Nope. Nope. Maybe we need a more vertical surface. Let's go and find a more See? That mountain. That's a vertical surface. We're going to dive. There. That looks like a perfect vertical surface. It's probably not the way I would have done it. But, do you know what? We're clinging to a wall with our teeth. Oh, I haven't found one of these before. This is the first time I've found one. We found a token. How do I get the token? Wait. Did that do anything? Did it count? Nothing popped up in the bottom corner. I don't know. Apparently those are supposed to let us spin the gacha. So we'll find out later on if that actually worked or it just vanished on me. Maybe it was a mirage. Maybe I want... Oh, can we cling to trees? I've never tried this. No. Oh, that would be so cool if you could cling to the trees. Okay, developers, I want to be able to cling to the trees. That would be much better, especially with the colour scheme I am. I think that would be great. With my browns. This is where I live now. In the redwoods. You know what? I don't mind these browns, actually. The colour scheme does still work quite nicely. Winter set in. We are a teenager now. In all fairness, we don't actually look that much different to when we were a baby. If I'm honest. Yeah, we still look great. I say great. It's quite an unusual looking creature. But ultimately, an enjoyable creature. I love the double wings now. I think that is my favourite part about this creature. Behind me, you can see Snow Sun Nebula's... Midnight Nebula, did she call it, or something like that? The colour scheme. And I think this is beautiful. Long time supporter of the channel. Really helps me out. Love it. But I just wanted to show you that colour scheme. We need to do more pinks in our colour scheme. I feel that's something I need to look at going forward, because that is absolutely stunning. Love it. There we go. I just wanted to show you that. We are fully grown and looking really fearsome, in all fairness, for a vegetarian creature. They've definitely pulled it off when they designed this to make it look Basically, I think one of the things that the developer, if I remember correctly, does... I was looking at the trivia on this on the wiki, and this has probably got the biggest amount of trivia I've seen for any creature. But they wanted it to be something that was different to what it appeared, and I think he managed that beautifully. Right, let's have a look at some animations now we're bigger. If we sit down, lie down even. I've pressed the wrong button, so we're doing lie down first. Again, quite a typical... Oh, there's a Tsar. We're going to watch that Tsar. If he comes up here, he might eat us. Because Tsars can go either way. They can either be really friendly or really not. Yeah, we sort of curl up. Do you know what that works? Where does the second head go? It's really hard to tell. Oh, the second head goes under the wing. And that head goes on... Yes, that's really nice. When we sit down, we just sort of perch. You know what? That works for me. Look how amazing we look at night. With the glow on our wings and the glow of our eyes, if you saw this thing flying through the night sky towards you, you would be concerned. I told you what would happen. I've just been eaten by a Tsar. Ah! Anyway, we get to see this nice... I've got no rewards for that. Every time you die, you receive a set of rewards. I didn't. I got a D. That's terrible. I was... Nah. Okay, let's try this again. So I'm just going to go over this way because there is a Tsar over there, and I am not being taken down by another one. No, 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 no. We're going to hide in this bit here. We're going to check out our animations. So when we aggro, I bet we do look amazing with those 4 wings. Those 4 wings and 2 heads look great. Do you know, I really like that. That works nicely. And the insect arm things, which in my opinion are a bit odd on this creature and don't entirely go, they come into play there. They do clip through the... Wait, how are they in front? Are they just clipping through the front legs? Yeah. Clipping-ish. That one looks like it's more clipping, but I think that's the angle we're looking at. Yeah, they're not clipping too bad, you know. Yeah, they are. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the aggro. Let's have a look at our cower. Again, yeah, very low. Really low. I love the fact that the creature's gone, yes, I'm gonna bow to you, but I'm gonna keep my eye on you. I will not lower my head. That's quite nice. You can imagine it snarling up at you, actually. That's lovely. Do we have an N animation? Oh, we do. Oh, you rub your head in the ground. That's actually oh, I love that. Wait, do you have it? It's almost like this one's getting angry with that head for getting in the way. That's lovely. They've actually done the 2 heads really nicely in their animation. How they work against each other and one sits above the other. Just lovely. And then obviously when we do anything, they go side by side. My only disappointment is that the mouths don't make a noise, like open when they make a noise. Like, it doesn't have to be both mouths. I'd probably have tied sound 1 and 3 with one head and sound 2 and 4 with the other head. So ultimately, they both take it in turns. And there's another Tsar. There are Tsars everywhere today. Just gonna go over this way. There's no food over here either. I was hoping there would be food over this way. Do you know what? This creature, overall, really nice. I love the 4 wings. I think that's really nice. I love the 2 heads, actually. They've animated those really nicely. They work together. It was never my favourite creature, and it's still not, if I'm honest. It's not high up there on my list of creatures that I would play regularly. Ooh, coming down. Oh, vanished. Just watching things in the background. Yeah, really nice model, and if you like this sort of creature, great. I'm not, in all honesty, a huge fan of flyers most of the time. I spend a lot of time on the floor, and it annoys people that I don't glide in that, and it's because most of the time I'd prefer to just be on the floor walking around. So I'm definitely more suited to those sort of creatures. Oh, what have we got here? What have we got here? Wait, I want to see you. Very pink. Extremely pink. I'm actually a vegetarian, ma'am. Or sir, whichever you are. Oh, I found food. I found food. I love how it spawns up the side of the mountain and stuff like that. That's lovely. Now we're adult. Is this fixed? Oh, become elder. Do it. No. No, it's not fixed. Face planted into the thing. We're now we're an elder. We are huge and beautiful. Now, let's go and see if that token I collected actually allows me to spin the gacha. Hello, Mr. Tsar. He wasn't the one that killed me, so... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's a battle going on. I'm gonna... There's a lot of meat around. Wow. Okay. What? Look at all the meat. Someone's been on a killing spree. There's another Tsar there. Tsars everywhere. You need an Explorer Gacha token to spin this. Find one around the map. I did find one. I thought you all saw me find one. There. Bye. I'm going to try. No. No. It won't let me. Ooh. Oh. Did we find that one? Is that a different one? I'm confused. I'm going to have a go. I think I've got all these. I've definitely got all of these. Let's do it anyway. Let's see what we get. Spin. So was this the one we found it allowed us to do this, I'm guessing? Out it comes. Let's see what we've got. Is it something good? Oh, I like these. I do have one of these. If you haven't got one of those, get in contact. I'll quite happily trade it with you. You need... Yeah, so that's the one we unlocked. That was an Explorer Gacha token. So what do we need for this one? An Explorer Gacha token. I'm guessing that Explorer Gacha token and that Explorer Gacha token are different. So there we go. We've unlocked that. It was that simple. And it's only 100. That's really cheap as well. Like, really cheap. And I'm guessing it's because it's hard work finding one of those tokens. That's the first one I've ever seen. And it did count. Lovely. Now we just need to find one for here and get this one. The one that Snow had, because that's beautiful and I want to do a colour scheme for that now. And until next time, I'll see you again.